to another episode of I Play It So You Don't Have To, PS1 edition! And on this episode, we're going to be talking about an infamous game on PlayStation 1. One that is notoriously hard. A lot of people haven't beaten it. I'm one of those people because this game is insanely fucking stupid with half the shit that you have to deal with, and it's a platformer. What the fuck? That goes to none other than Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero! Never thought that Mortal Kombat would be a platformer. Well, they made one, and it is horrible! And this game is notoriously hard for a lot of people because of the fact that it's so hard to get through the levels. Me, I'm stuck on level 2, window as I like to say it, to the window! I'm gonna fall! Literally, that's literally all I keep doing is falling and dropping, especially whenever I hit one specific point whenever it comes to this game. Now, one thing that I want to touch base on, the first level is very difficult, having to try to figure out how to dodge this, hit this. I didn't even know how to freeze anything whenever I first started, and I was actually playing with a specialized joystick or a fight stick for PS1 because I wanted to see how much harder it would be to actually play this game with that. And it was a lot more difficult, but I got used to it, and I was able to actually bypass and get through the first level, even though Scorpion was a pain in the ass to actually beat. But when I got to the second level, that's when everything changed. A lot of people have actually told me that that's where they normally get stuck, and they have not made it past that level without using cheats or some kind of password or whatever the case, because you only have so many lives that you actually accumulate whenever you're playing the game. And then, of course, you only have so many continues whenever you do that too, so you can save the game. You do have the option, but if you do save it like I did, you only go in with how many ever lives and continues that you have on that save unless you use a password, which I have not done because I refuse to do it. I'm not cheating. I will eventually get past that damn level, which I'm very close, by the way, to getting through that level because I'm literally at a point to where there's different platforming aspects of the game that you go through. There's swinging things, which that's where I'm at right now, and I can't seem to time it right, especially whenever I get to the third or fourth one. I always fall. Every time. I have literally tried for over, I think, a month to get through that part, and I still can't do it. There's also another part to where it's like little windmills that go around and around and around and around. I got that timing down. Now, the enemies in this game are not forgiving at all. They are fucking annoying as hell. They will whack you. They will hit you. They will literally jump over you. They will block your way so that way you can't jump over them. And it's annoying as shit to try to get through it. And like I mentioned before, I didn't know how to freeze. So me using my specialized joystick and trying to be able to freeze, I'm like, I cannot do it. I wasn't able to. However, I went back and actually used the controller for the PS2 to actually see if it would play better. It took me a minute to get used to it because I was so used to using the specialized joystick because, you know, you have your little thing, you're toggling, you're trying to jump and do everything, you're getting in the motions. Well, it took me a second to get acclimated to the actual controller, but I was doing a lot better by the time I had ended my run for that time. But I still can't get past that fucking part. I literally can get all the keys. There's 3 keys that you have to get in order to bypass to try to get to the boss. I can get all 3 of them, but trying to get past that platforming level is just not happening for me right now until I get my timing down. Whenever it comes to platformers, it is about timing. You literally can go through this thing without actually trying to fight really anything. You know, you could just, you know, hit, go, and then you're done. You don't have to really worry about trying to cause damage to anything. You also have things that you can actually pick up in the game that actually restore your life. There's also moves that you can get for Sub-Zero. So there's that aspect too. I don't really know much about those because I'm not very far in the game. I think there's a total of 8 levels that you have to go through in order to beat the game from what I've been told. And man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through it. But I'm going to still keep trying. I'm going to still keep trucking on to see if I can get through this game. But if you want to try Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero, try it at your own risk, man, because it's fucking hard as hell. Get over here! So, what do y'all think? Are you going to play Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero? Have you played it before? Have you lost? Have you won? Let me know in the comments below if you've actually experienced this atrocity of a video game for PlayStation 1. But that's all the time that I have for you, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this episode of I Played It So You Don't Have To, PS1 edition! This is the PlayStation Girl, so game on!